Well, pet advocates say many Coastal Bend animal shelters are close to capacity this holiday, and they are urging you to adopt. Don't shop, especially if you want to have that, cute little puppy in the present for Christmas. Well, right now the Kingsville Animal Shelter is filling up fast, and staff say they want to avoid euthanizing any. So they are desperate to find these dogs and cats good homes. Because it is such a rural area, the city often sees large animals like livestock come through their shelter. Look at that. That was a pig. Organizers with South Texas Shelter Dogs say Kingsville has a high percentage of pets that were surrendered by their owners, many times because they are sick or they can no longer care for them.
The shelters right now are fuller than I've ever seen them, and unfortunately people are dropping off their dogs in record numbers. So we have animals here many times. They've already been spayed or neutered. They've already lived in somebody's home.
Staff encourages people to come in and visit with any of the animals before they make a decision. And if you currently own a pet, it's a good idea to set up a meet and greet with that current pet. You don't know if they're going to like each other. Currently, the shelter is full of dogs, puppies, cats, and kittens ready to find their forever home just in time for Christmas. For shelter hours, you can visit our website at KIITV.com. I have a shelter dog, and he is absolutely wonderful.